Hello and welcome to a very much earlier than normal patrons only chat. I'll explain why in a moment. I kind of did in a message on Patreon. But hello and welcome to everyone. I do hope you've all had an amazing week. I know I've had another really special, magical week, which I'll go into in a moment. But for those of you who are new, please do not share this link anywhere else at all, because I only of course want this link to be shared with patrons. So in the usual way, I messaged this chat link out to all processed patrons. So there we go. Right, let's go and see what people are saying. I can see 8 people are in here. Yay, which is kind of more than what I thought I'd get. I thought I'd get no one because of it being a lot earlier. So please let me know right now, what time is it where you are? And please post either the AM or PM so that I know. Because I really do need to get a proper time set up for these live chats again, because like I say, evenings and weekends are proving to be a bit of a problem at the moment because I'm doing things. I know. I'm going out tonight, so that's why I kind of couldn't do it. So let's just see what people are saying. 9:05 AM for Kelly. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. 3 PM in Oslo, Norway. Oh, that's an okay time for you, I think. Bethan, 9 AM in Florida. 8 AM in Houston. Wow, okay, so for a lot of people it's early. So it's kind of early. So, I mean, I could probably get them to more like 3 PM, maybe an hour later. Would that kind of help? Barbie Longfellow, 6 AM. Oh no, Barbie. Oh, I'm so sorry. Have I got you up at 6 AM? Seriously. Kelly says, ooh, where are you and Matt going? Well, it's nowhere special. We aren't going anywhere special. So Matt's coming back from work. We've got to have a short drive somewhere because he needs to drop off some work papers to someone who's off sick. Then we are going to have a night in. So I'm not actually, well, I was going somewhere, but then the person that we were supposed to be going to meet bailed. So we are going to stay in and watch the UK final of Drag Race. So we were going to one of Matt's friends' houses to watch it and have a takeaway. But seeing as they bailed, we're now going to stay in, I think, and maybe have a takeaway or something here. So it's kind of like a date night. It's turned into a date night in kind of thing. Barbie says, no, my Yorkie woke you up, so you were lucky. Thank goodness for your Yorkie. Helen says 2 hours later would be perfect. It depends, because obviously that's kind of the time that Matt's back, and yeah, so we shall see. I will figure something out. Yes, maybe a takeaway. I'm not entirely sure what though. Kelly says, so nice of Matt to bring papers to a sick. Yeah, they're having a bit of a stressful week in school. They're having it's when people come in and an inspection. They're having an inspection with their department that was just announced on Monday. So they had a terrible scramble to get everything ready. And then this one co-worker has gone off sick because basically stress. And I think it has actually turned into a proper illness, like a stress-related actual cold or something like that. So he volunteered to take some papers. So he's going to pick me up and we're going to go and have a little ride out and deliver some papers. Yeah, sounds like a cosy evening. It will be. I'll put the fire on because it's been very cold here in the UK. So I've had the heating on for almost 3 days permanently, and we've had the fire on in the evenings too. I'm just reading comments, so don't worry if I've gone silent. Barbie says, talking to Wendy, maybe I'll just have to get up early on Thursdays. It's worth it. Thank you. Ooh, I have my lemon, honey and ginger tea. Hasn't there been a lot of royal news recently? My goodness, all the Prince Andrew stuff. Oh, my goodness. It's like a minefield. It really is. And with all the Prince Andrew stuff, you've got to be so careful with what you say. Which is one of the reasons why I suppose I wanted to give it a little bit of space before I made a video on the Prince Andrew thing. And I'm so glad that I did. I really am glad that I did, because a lot goes on in a few days relating to, you know, this particular story. And I don't think it would have been very good to have done it straight after. So I'm kind of glad I waited a bit, but you have to be so careful with these things, especially with ongoing, you know, potential, well, legal cases. I mean, what you're dealing with is actually legal cases, and you're dealing with lots of different people's opinions and views and things that may not be facts, things that may be fact. I mean, it's a legal minefield, and, you know, I think I'm pleased with the way that I reported on it, because at least I tried not to put... I mean, everyone has personal opinions, and I'm the same. I've got personal opinions on the Prince Andrew thing, but you can't always put them out there in the public domain when it's legal. You know, you could get sued, you could, you know, have injunctions put on, you could have videos taken down. It's a minefield, it really is. So, yeah, I mean, I tried to handle it in the most diplomatic way that I possibly could. So I'm hoping that I did that. So do let me know your thoughts and comments on that, because I was kind of stressing for a few days about how to do it, but I knew that it was kind of right to leave a little bit of time in between the actual interview and when I made the video, because things can happen, things can change, as they have done. You know, we now know that Andrew has taken leave of royal duties, so a lot can happen in that time. I'm just going to see what people are saying on that. Mikhail says, good idea, thank you. And Helene says, Prince Andrew, that man lives in a dream world of his own. Do you think it will affect Beatrice's wedding? I don't think it will affect the wedding. It may affect the reporting of the wedding, because the reporters may be more interested in whether Andrew's there or what he's doing, blah blah blah. But I don't think it will affect her day, if you know what I mean. I think she'll still have her wedding however she wants it to be. Wendy says, you were amazingly objective. I tried so hard, and it is very difficult to be completely objective, when of course everyone has their own opinions on what's true and what's not true. But one of the things I do try and do is not to present opinion as fact. You know, I'm not a tabloid, institution, so yeah, I do try my best. Wendy says, you are more a journalist than the current crap. You are supposed to be objective. Yes, they are supposed to be objective, but they're not. So yeah, I did try. Kelly says, I'm so excited for her wedding dress. Aren't we all? Will we get to see it? I really don't know. Oh, I need to put my tiara away. This is what I was wearing before. Aren't they sparkly in the new lights? Look. Ooh. Right, I'm going to pop this away in my tiara drawer. Whilst I still can. Right, let's put it away in the drawer. There we go. There we go. I do like my tiara drawer. There we go. Barbie says, I would have liked a longer live chat when you addressed it, because I wanted to hear other royal reviewer subscribers' comments. You were really objective. I'm a bit disgusted, I will admit. Everyone has their own opinions, really. And I wanted to keep that video particularly punchy. And I know what you mean about hearing the different comments, but you can always go back on that video and read the comments. That is one thing. But I felt like if I read out too many comments, it may put more people's opinions. It may make the video slightly more opinion-based than actual fact-based. So I wanted to make the distinction, hopefully, between fact and people's opinions. By the way, I should point out that I have made absolutely no money whatsoever off any of the Prince Andrew videos, and that is because YouTube has basically demonetized any single video about Prince Andrew in the last few days. So for me, that means that every video has gone yellow. So the little icon on it that I can see has gone yellow, which means not suitable for all advertisers. And that kind of fits in with the whole Prince Andrew sponsors dropping from his pitch at the Palace charity project that's going on. So yes, YouTube has kind of just done. I mean, it's not just me. All they've probably done is set their system to kind of scan for anything related to Prince Andrew that's recently been uploaded and demonetized it. So I've made absolutely nothing off those videos whatsoever. In fact, even YouTube demonetized my Charles and Camilla video of their royal tour of New Zealand. And I think that is because a while ago they set their system to demonetize any videos relating to New Zealand because of obviously the Christchurch massacre that went on. And I still think that they've got it set so that anything classed as New Zealand gets demonetized. It's okay now because I submitted a review, but you don't get back any of the lost views. So do you know how much I made from that video? I made 7 cents because it works out in American dollars. So for that Charles and Camilla video that took me a couple of hours to make, I made 7 cents. Yeah, 7 cents. And you do not get any compensation if they obviously admit they're wrong and overturn it. It's a pretty weird system, isn't it? So yes, they need to reset their New Zealand settings. So yeah, not good. Nobody likes to work for nothing, do they? Let's have a look. Helene says, smart to keep it short. I thought so. I really, really did. Oh yeah, I will talk about the meeting of the parents. Mikhail says, your reporting is objective about being nasty. I tried. Although still some people said, why are you supporting Prince Andrew? Like, just because I'm not going in there all guns blazing does not mean that I'm supporting him. It just means I'm trying to say what's actually factual with regards to the law. My goodness. Oh yes, what was with the King Solomon thing? God knows. Yes, YouTube. Yes, 1 million black fan flats for YouTube. Cindy says, rich, you're rich. I am not rich. I spent a lot of money on the house, but that was savings. And my nan did give me some early inheritance for the house. But once that's gone, that'll be it. Barbie says, YouTube's getting really heavy-handed about demonetizing. Well, I was kind of thinking about this. It's like, let's take a regular program. So let's just say there was a documentary on TV about, I don't know, something unsavoury like rape. Let's just say rape. So a normal program would have so many advert breaks in between. Now, in between those regular TV adverts, you might get McDonald's, you know, Burger King, a hotel advert, all kinds of different things advertising in between that program. Now, it doesn't mean that those brands support the content of that documentary it's being shown in. It doesn't mean they're associated in any way. Nobody would think that McDonald's or whatever would be associated with the topic of the program that the adverts are being shown in. And it's the same on YouTube. I don't think if somebody saw a McDonald's advert in the video that I made about Prince Andrew, nobody would actually think that McDonald's was in favour of the Prince Andrew scandal. So it is all a little bit, yeah, it's gone mad. It's gone absolutely mental. Callie Dugan says 7 cents. Yes, it is getting like Scrooge. Yes, so, how can I spend my 7 cents? What can I buy for 7 cents? Yes, that makes no sense, especially as I'm in pounds and pence. I think in terms of pence, that works out about 4 pence. So 4p. What can I get for 4p? I have no idea. I'll spend it all at once. I'll try not to spend it all at once. Oh, yeah, so let's go back about my week. So, meeting the parents. So where did I leave off? So Matt has been spending quite a few nights here this week. And he's been getting up and going to work, which is really, really good. It's lovely. It's lovely going to bed at a normal time and then actually, getting up early and, Matt getting dressed and going off to work. I've washed and ironed his clothes. Yes, I've done that. He borrowed my tie because he forgot his work tie. Molly has been cuddled up next to his slippers. Rory gave him a cuddle this morning before he went off to work. I've had my new sofas and chairs, so I'm not going to show you now, but I will show you in the weekly vlog. I want that to be a big surprise. So they are all lovely. Okay, so in last week's weekly vlog, you saw that I went to Matt's hometown in Wales. So we stopped off at, first of all, a castle. So this was actually called Powys Castle, and it's a castle where Prince Charles has actually stayed the night. So he has got a bedroom in there. So whenever he is in the area on official business, he would stay at the castle and stay in that bedroom. So we didn't go in because you have to pay extra money. So we didn't go in on that occasion, and we didn't go into the gardens, but obviously you could see the gardens. But we did have lunch in the little cafe. So we had tuna sandwiches and some water. They were lovely. Then we walked through the local town, and it was ever so funny because me being me, I was being nosy. So I wanted to see what the property prices were. So we went to the real estate agent, and we were looking in the window. And then because it's a small town, Matt saw someone that he knew, so he sort of waved. So I think his friends might have thought that we were house hunting. We weren't. I was just being nosy, trying to look at the property prices. Then we went to the local supermarket to get some pudding, and we went to Matt's parents. They're lovely. They are absolutely lovely. They couldn't have been any more welcoming. They liked me. They invited me to Boxing Day dinner, which was lovely. She made us a Sunday roast, Matt's mom, and it was lovely. It was a really, really lovely day. And she is a big, big, big fan of The Crown. So we watched the first 2 episodes at Matt's parents', which was really, really good. Then by that time it was about 7:30 in the evening, so it was time to go home. We went back here and had a lovely evening in. So it was lovely. Barbie says, you're right, it was a minefield with the Andrew thing, yeah. And King Solomon, yes. What was all the King Solomon thing about? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Kelly says, Molly and Rory. Yes, they do love Matt. It took Molly a little while, but she's there now. The pause of approval. Barbie says, I love looking at property and property prices when I visit places. Don't we all? Yes, Boxing Day dinner. Wendy says, I love hearing this. I do too. It's really, really nice. A King Solomon nutter. Helene says, lovely, so happy for you. Has he met your parents? Briefly, because as we were going to see his parents, my mum and dad were out, but they just came back. So we sort of met them on the driveway, but they approve. They do like him. He's lovely. Right, so I did say about Matt's parents. Yes, YouTube is getting heavy-handed about demonetizing. It's getting shady. Yes, indeed. Christine says, I have 2 more episodes of The Crown. I've still got lots, so I'm looking forward to it a lot. What's around my... Oh, it's my like dog tag. I've had this years. It's a leather dog tag. It's leather, and it's you probably can't see it because of the light, but it's got my name and date of birth on. It's a proper dog tag, and it's got my address on the back. So it's a proper dog tag. There you go. And I've got the bangle to... So this is kind of what I do wear on a daily basis. My sort of leather stuff. I do quite like leather jewelry. I've got a leather jewelry set. So there we go. Mikhail says, and you're all giddy when you talk about am I? Does it show? Yes, I'm up to episode 2 of The Crown. We have 16 watching now. Yay. Hello and welcome. Kelly says, my girl Pumpkin is sitting on my lap purring. I think she's a fan too. Well, who wouldn't be? He's lovely. Let me just check if he's text. No, he's still, I think he's still teaching at the moment. Yes, he'll still be teaching. I did send him a text at lunchtime. Oh, that's another thing as well. We made lunch together. So we both made some lunch together that he took to work and I've had here. We've both been cooking together in the evening, which is really good. Matt made a pasta. We made a no cheese pizza last night and it was gorgeous. Yes, I'm loving the Princess Margaret too. Thanks, Wendy, about the dog tag and bangle. Barbie says, parents are always approve when someone makes their child happy and you are glowing with happiness. Thank you. Ooh, the 3rd episode knocked me off my feet. I can't wait. And Wendy's on episode 7 tonight. Oh, by the way, the Cambridges are at the Tusk Awards tonight. So I'll probably have to do that video tomorrow. Kelly says, ooh, a no cheese pizza. Well, Matt has developed a lactose intolerance over the past year. So he hates it because he loves cheese and he can't have cheese or milk, proper milk. So I investigated no cheese pizzas. I do believe you can get lactose-free cheese, but I didn't have any, and my supermarket didn't have any. So I investigated a no-cheese pizza, and believe it or not, you actually use potato to get the same consistency as cheese, and it works. It really does work, and the pizzas were gorgeous. I bought a flat base. I put some garlic and tomato puree on. We had some caramelized red onions, some potato slices really thin, some aubergine, some mushrooms, some little bacon bits, and some salami, and peppers, mixed peppers, and it was lovely, absolutely lovely. Yes, a no cheese pizza. And do you know what? I didn't miss the cheese. It was delicious, and I forgot to vlog it. We were having so much fun making the pizza, I forgot to get the camera out. So, there you go. Yes, it was definitely crusty. Tammy says cheese would make it better, but still, well, yeah. I'm going to have to order online, I think, the lactose-free cheese. Kenny says, lactose intolerance. Yes, there's lactose intolerant cheese, milk, ice cream, you name it. My dad has been since 1982 and have tried the various products. Is the cheese good? Let me know. Like, is the cheese actually good? I really want to know. If so, I will get some. Apparently, Ocado, you can order it online. So I'm going to have to investigate that, I think. Karine says, you must be giddy liking no cheese pizza. Well, okay, it would have been better with the cheese. I mean, technically, I could have put cheese on mine, but I didn't want to have cheese on mine and then him not have cheese on his. But I have to say, it was very, very good without the cheese. But yes, it would have made it better, but it wasn't bad without, if you get my drift. Kelly says the cheese isn't bad. Okay, well, I'm going to have to try it, I think. I can see comments whizzing. Helene says, I knew what it was going to be from the first minutes, and wow. Oh, that was in a reply to Christine. I can see comments. I just saw one pop up on the screen. I'm waiting for it here. Tammy says, in the US at Trader Joe's, we don't have a Trader Joe's. And I've seen videos of people shopping at Trader Joe's and it's amazing. They have loads of very good oat milk and nut milk products. Also at Whole Foods, do they have Whole Foods? I don't think I've got a Whole Foods near me. I think they're American ones. Matt does have oat milk. I think it's oat milk he has. And, but yeah, we don't have a Trader Joe's that I'm aware of anywhere in this country. I will watch the 3rd episode very soon of The Crown, don't worry. Barbie says, no Trader Joe's, blasphemy, lactose-free cheese doesn't melt well in my experience. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably better than nothing though. Okay, Whole Foods in London and Oxford. Definitely not my shopping distance. Totally not. I'm just drinking my tea. This is the tea dance. It's the tea jiggle. There we go. Yum yum. I really want to show you the living room, but I can't. Well, I can, but I can't. No, I can't show you. Wait for the vlog. Christine says, this time actually works out well for me today as I have plans for later. Well, that's good. I'm glad. The tea swing. I'm having a tea dance. Do you know, I felt like dancing again. Isn't that good? Because I always used to love dancing. And then when it happened a few months ago, I stopped dancing. And now I feel like dancing and singing again. Yeah. Am I being hypnotic? I'm being hypnotic, aren't I? Okay, I'll stop. There we go. You need the sparkly tiara. I think I do need the sparkly. Do you know what I did in the last video with these glasses? When I was starting to read something, I actually got the glasses and went to look. They're just fake glasses. I don't even need them. I actually did the let's put my glasses on for reading, and they're completely fake. Yeah, sometimes I amaze myself. I really, really do. Barbie says, I feel The Crown adds so much fun. I hope you won't give it up. You aren't being hypnotic. You're being hilarious. The tea swing. I'm having English. Ooh, English breakfast. I love a full-cooked English breakfast. Beth Ann says, yes, it's better for me as well. I have a movie date. Ooh, a movie date. What movie and who's the date? Kelly says, you're happy and in love. I think I might be. Oh, and he's so lovely to cuddle up to in bed. I have to say, we'll have a bit of bed talk. So, yes, it's really lovely going to bed at the same time as your partner, which I've not had for a very, 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 very long time. Probably, like, I don't know, 11 years. I hadn't gone to bed with my partner at the same time. So it's really, really lovely to go to bed at the same time, turn the lights out, snuggle. He gives the best bed snuggles. Oh, I love them. I love the bed snuggles. Bed snuggles are lovely. And he'll just hold me until we fall asleep. It's lovely. And obviously when we get a bit like stiff, careful, stop it. Get your mind out of the gutters. I'm not talking that kind of stiff. Get your minds up, 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 up. When our necks get a bit stiff, or our arms, we'll sort of, wiggle apart, and then we'll kind of wiggle back together again, and sort of cuddle, and then it's lovely. It's really lovely. It's nice and sweet. Get your minds out of the gutter. Yes, pillow talk, and, he'll tell me stories about his travel and all that kind of thing. It's lovely. Tammy says, I cursed myself by buying fake glasses as a joke. Within a year, you needed real... Well, I think, personally, I need them anyway, but hey. Beth Ann says, my husband is my date. Oh, it's a movie date. Lovely. And it's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. The Mr. Rogers film with Tom Hanks. Kelly says it's all about small things like the cuddling. I love it. I really, really love it. Barbie says you'll have to thank he who shall not be mentioned for being a cad. It was the best thing that ever happened. The more that time goes on, the more and more and more I realise what a healthy relationship is and what a rotten, horrible scumbag he was to me. The previous one, of course. And I'm just so better off out of it. I really am. Okay, people asking about the movie. So yeah, let everyone know what it was like. Scumbag, he was. Barbie says, bring a tissue to that movie. It's a very sweet and moving movie. Oh, there you go. Take tissues. Tammy says, plus you have a fresh, beautiful home. It's nearly done. So with the living room where I've had the new furniture, I need to accessorize it. So I need rugs, I need pictures, I need a TV. So it's not finished. But it's almost there. The living room where my fireplace is, that needs to get done after Christmas. Both of these bedrooms are done, the stairs are done, the kitchen's been painted. The bathroom can wait until next year just to have a fresh lick of paint. And then it's done. So yeah, I've almost completely redone the whole house in a few months with the help of my dad. Oh, Wendy's comments stopped showing and had to log back in, log out and then back in. Welcome back. Yes, 10 million black fan flaps to he who shall not be named. Mikhail says, you mean the one in the caravan? Well, the he who shall not be named is with Caravan Lad, but I think they're staying mostly at Jason's house now. Karine says, you deserve the best and we want that for you. Thank you. And yes, I have stopped checking. I have actually stopped now. So there we go. Barbie says, come on, show us the new furniture. Well, I can't really because I can't take... I'm not plugged into my external thing. I haven't got it on, so I can't actually take you. And I can't take you down the other end because my signal will run out because I'm on the phone. And if I log out of this, it will cut the whole thing off. So I can't put it on 4G. Am I in focus? Yeah, there you go. In focus. Show it. You are special, but I think you need to get the full effect in the vlog. By the way, the cats love it. They love their new furniture to jump all over. They really, really do. Oh no, I'm out of tea and I can't go down to get more. I'm gonna have to squeeze the bag. Okay, get ready for the ASMR. Look, I need... It's always nice and strong when you squeeze it. Okay. Squeeze the bag. Ooh, it's always lovely. I love the squeezed bits. There we go. Oh. There you go. Look, I got quite a bit of juice. You probably can't see, but I got quite a bit of juice from that bag. Mmm. Savour the flavour. Ah, yeah, yum, 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 yum. Wendy says, I was laughing at the stiff comment and YouTube froze you. Oh no. Well, it's true. Well, you know when you get stiff in bed. Corinne says, you deserve the best and we want that for you. Thank you. Right, where... I think I can see comments coming, but they're always... I can see them on here, but they're slow coming up on my screen. So if I'm a bit delayed, you know why. Barbie says, I wish I liked tea. Have you tried the herbal teas? I love the herbal teas. I like normal tea with milk, and I like the herbal tea as well. I like the honey, lemon, ginger, and then I put a dash of like real honey in there as well. Yummy. And you could put a squirt of lemon as well, just to give it an extra zing. Lovely. Do you know what? I still haven't found my postcards for the board in front of me. At the minute, I've only got these, and I need my other ones. I've got the Queen, I've got Meghan, I've got Diana, but I haven't got. I can't find my other ones. I've got a Catherine and William one with the kids. I've got a few, and I just can't find them. I don't know what I've done with them. I have no idea. Karine loves Constant Comment by Byglow. Is that a drink? I've not heard of that. I've got Tension Tamer tea for tensions that need taming. I'm reading comments. Barbie says, when you get my package, don't wait till Christmas, even though it's wrapped in Christmas tissue. Oh, thank you. Hopefully it's right. I didn't go and check my box last week, so I need to go. Because otherwise they'll be sending me a letter saying, you've not come and emptied your box. So I do need to go, like, this weekend. I really do. Oh, Constant Comment is a tea. Okay. I thought Constant Comment might have been something all the royal reporters were doing right now. But get the joke. Oh, and I would like to point out as well, haven't we had an awful influx of trolls on the comments? There's been so many really, really awful, appalling trolls recently, and it's very hard to keep up with getting rid of them all. And whenever I see a really bad comment, or one of the moderators do, we do try and remove them, and I do try and like block the repeat offenders from posting. Oh, they are a nightmare, and especially throat, I need more tea. Especially that one that said that horrible comment that I accidentally read out. That was atrocious, and I felt so bad for reading that out, and I had absolutely no idea what it, that it meant, what it meant to people. So we have got an awful influx of trolls. And I don't know, I mean, the only way that we can deal with them is to just keep on blocking them whenever we see them. But my goodness, just the sheer amount of trolls has just, it's gone up tremendously. So just don't think I haven't noticed, because I really, really have. And also, it is very difficult with me doing a lot more of these sort of early chats. Some of my moderators, in fact, if you don't know, one of my moderators is Irish, but is also a student. So, whilst HM the King is at school, can't moderate. I've got another moderator from Canada, and I've got another moderator from New York. And with me doing a lot of these live chats now a lot earlier, sometimes there is the risk of a chat going ahead that doesn't have a moderator, which is fine. I understand perfectly that they can't be there all the time, and especially if I'm bringing some of these chats a lot earlier, because it doesn't always fit in with their schedules. On the whole, it's still very good, but sometimes, like the last chat I did, there wasn't a moderator, so I can't deal with all those trolls and comments and do the live chat. It's two separate things, especially when you've got hundreds of people watching and lots of comments. It is impossible to moderate and also conduct a chat. So if ever there is a time when I'm on my own, basically, try and ignore the trolls, because that is the best way. Just don't even comment to them, just ignore them. I can see that they're happening, but I can't deal with it, because otherwise I'll be forever stopping and starting, and it's very, very hard to get rid of them if it's just me on my own. Have I decided on a new schedule for British Life and The Crown? No, well, kind of. I mean, yeah, kind of. I am thinking more towards the earlier times. Really, I want to be done my work by 5 or 6 o'clock UK time. Earlier, if possible. Maybe more towards the sort of 5 mark. So I want evenings free, I want the weekends free, unless anything crops up that's like, that's really major. So I am still working it out, and I'm still running trials on time. So I did trial, if you didn't notice, I did trial my Talk of the Crown earlier and shorter. So I tried to keep it a lot more punchy. I had stories and I kept it to 30 minutes, and actually it didn't affect views, and it didn't affect anything. So that just goes to show that something that I could have taken an hour and a half to do, I did it in 30 minutes and it didn't affect views or anything. So I'm still running these sorts of trials just to see. Yes, I hate the trolls too. Colleen says, yes, someone got really nasty with me when I said Catherine looked beautiful. That's terrible. I mean, nobody should be picking on, pitting people against each other or bullying. That's terrible. Cindy's in a car watching. Tammy says there was even someone doing a thumbs down here in Patreon, though I was wondering if it was a spy. Oh, who knows? Maybe I said something they didn't like. Wendy says it wasn't your fault. It was a very American slur. You couldn't have known. I had no idea. For all I knew, it could have been an actual thing. I had absolutely no idea that it was associated with racism. I had no idea. Or else I wouldn't have read it out, would I? And immediately, as soon as they said what it was, I just felt mortified. It was awful. And I just said, right, just stop talking about it, and after the video, give me time, and I will cut that entire section out so that nobody has to see that again. And that was all down to that horrible troll. Wendy says it was the worst kind of deep south old racial slur. You couldn't possibly have known. No idea whatsoever. Barbie says, Catherine looks stunning. One of my favourite dresses ever. The trolls are just sickos. Yeah. Just ignore the trolls. Corinne says, you have no idea when things like that are thrown at you. It was an American thing. Shame on that person for the set. Yeah, shame, most definitely. But at least I know now. I mean, I learnt something, out of all of that, I did actually learn something. And maybe other people who watched that video that saw that section before I removed it, maybe they learnt that too. So, I did learn something. Yeah, they were setting me up. I do think so. Barbie says, I do notice the nasty comments and competition being set up, Catherine versus Megan. I missed the troll comment. Yeah, someone didn't make me, but they wrote a comment that had like a hidden coded racial slur in it that I was not aware of. So it was about food and that kind of thing. Christmas dinner and food. So it was a horrible thing to post anywhere. And then, I think they knew that that slur was so sort of well kind of hidden in it, and that I probably wouldn't know about it, so they kind of figured that I'd read it. And I did read it. Tammy says, you did the best thing you could do. Thank you. The only thing I could do was just, apologise as soon as I knew, and then remove it. That was the best thing. Tammy says, there is some real nastiness on the Royal Review of Facebook. Ooh, I haven't seen that, so to try and have another look. Kelly says, no worries, we're all family here and back you up. Thank you, I do appreciate that. Wendy says, Tammy, I blocked people who upset me in that group. I now only see wonderful people like you. Thank you. Oh, we have 20 people watching now. Hello to the 20 that have made it. There we go. Okay, so I'll have to maybe ask the moderators to look a bit more at the comments. Because there's so many comments now. I've got almost 600 comments that YouTube have decided to filter that I need to review, and they just keep building up and building up. So my time is often spent kind of going through comments that YouTube comments that YouTube has filtered that they think needs review. And also I set YouTube to hold for review any comments with links in, because lots of trolls were posting bad links, or they were posting links to like anti-Catherine videos, anti-Meghan videos. We had some people recommending lizard lady videos and some of the tarot stuff. So I set YouTube to filter all of the anyone's comment that posts a link. So now I've got like 600 built up that I need to go through individually, check the link and see if it's okay. So that's a nightmare. So my time is taken up checking all of those comments, all my spare time. Maybe I do need a few more moderators. Okay, if anyone is seriously interested in being a moderator, then do let me know. And let me know the times that you can be active. I don't mean you have to be sat there literally waiting. I mean just the times that, for example, like you're not at work, or just your free time, and then, you know, maybe I could do with an extra 2 or 3. I probably could do with an extra 2 or 3, really. Helene says, my 7-month-old is glued to the screen and smiling. He has listened to you his whole life and before he was born. Oh, did he come out of the womb and say hello? I think he should. There we go. What time are we? I'm just checking the time in the UK. Okay, we're okay at the minute. Right, I'm going to probably draw this to a close in a moment, because Matt will be coming back from work fairly soon, and I need to get ready because we're going to go for a drive to obviously give those papers to his friend. That's it. So if you're interested in being a moderator, post the times that you can be available in the comment section. So not here in the live chat. Post it in the comment section, or even send me a message on Patreon or something like that. So if you're seriously interested, all offers considered. Like I say, you don't have to be literally sat by the computer all those times. It's just, just so I've got an idea of your free time, I suppose. It's good to have a good mix of people available at different times, people available in different countries. I think that's always quite good. Thank you. I will say hi to Matt, and he did say that he is up for being in a video at some point, so you will get to meet him. So anyway, thank you for being amazing patrons. Thank you for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. So I'll let you know a day and time for next week. Probably a Thursday again, but we'll see. Maybe the same time. So from me in Shropshire, mwah, and thank you.